Coming from thetimesnownews.com, who is Amy Gleason, advisor touted as new DOGE administrator? But the press secretary says she couldn't say from the... You know what? Several reporters on Tuesday cited sources to report that Amy Gleason has been named as the Department of Government Efficiency's acting administrator. Neither Gleason nor DOGE have confirmed these claims. The DOGE acting administrator is Amy Gleason, a White House official tells me. Shelby Talcott of the D.C. Examiner said in a post on X, platform formerly known as Twitter. Quite peculiar. Quite. But coming from NBCLosAngeles.com, White House identifies DOGE administrator amid questions about Elon Musk's role. The administrator of President Donald Trump's so-called Department of Government Efficiency has been identified as Amy Gleason, a White House official said. The technical leader of DOGE was revealed shortly after White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt assured that Elon Musk was overseeing the government slashing unit. Leavitt, in a press briefing, had declined repeated requests to name the DOGE administrator, whose identity had been a question mark for weeks. Gleason was identified after the briefing by an official who requested anonymity to share the information. Leavitt's refusal added more confusion about who is running the executive branch unit, even as Musk appears to be in charge of DOGE. Especially since Trump keeps saying that if Elon says it, I agree with it. Questions surrounding Musk's role are at the center of multiple lawsuits challenging DOGE's actions, which have included waves of sudden firings, scrapping government contracts, and attempted shuttering of entire federal agencies. In one of the lawsuits, a Trump administration aide wrote in a declaration last week that Musk is a senior advisor to Trump with no actual or formal authority to make government decisions himself. The aide, Office of Administration Director Joshua Fisher, wrote under penalty of perjury that Musk is not an employee of the DOGE entities that Trump created via executive order on his first day in office. During a hearing Monday in a separate federal lawsuit centered on DOGE, a Trump administration lawyer was reportedly unable to answer a judge's question about Musk's role. Given how things are being handled, was Gleason's name really the best name for y'all to throw out there? Asking for the populace. According to HLTH.com, Amy Gleason is as follows. Amy Gleason joined Russell Street Ventures as Chief Product Officer in November 2021, where she leads the product teams at Main Street Health and CareBridge. Previously, she served as part of the United States Digital Service, USDS, a startup within the White House dedicated to bringing technical talent into government to improve the delivery of government services, where she led the creation of the National COVID Database and products that use that data to drive the federal response. She also started and led the pandemic-ready interoperable modernization effort, PRIME, a collaborative project between USDS and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. And prior to COVID, she started and led the data at the point of care product at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, CMS. She began her career in nursing and has spent her career advancing healthcare through technology. She is also a fierce patient advocate based on her first-hand caregiver experiences after her then 11-year-old daughter was diagnosed with a rare disease in 2010. According to the ObamaWhiteHouse.archives.gov, Amy Gleason is as follows. Amy Gleason began her career in nursing and then discovered a passion for technology. She recognized that technology can improve healthcare and spent years building and implementing electronic medical record and practice management technologies. In June 2010, her daughter was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disorder, which opened her eyes to an entirely new set of challenges in the healthcare system. In her role as a caregiver, she was responsible for keeping her daughter's care organized, efficient, and effective. As the Chief Operating Officer of CareSync, Amy draws on these experiences to help patients and their families better coordinate care and improve health outcomes. Additionally, Amy proudly volunteers as the Vice President of Research for the Cure JM Foundation, a nonprofit that funds research, raises awareness, and supports families of children with juvenile myositis. So why did they pick Miss Gleason to say that she's the DOGE administrator? What are your thoughts?